Anna and I, we have been debating on this since the day we found out about her pregnancy. And after long conversations, a lot of talk, Anna and I made a decision and we came to a conclusion that since she got pregnant, we needed...
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
June and I were invited to go to this Prego Expo in New York. And it was a lot of information, a lot of vendors, and a lot of things that we had no idea exist, but now we do. And now we wonder, do we need all of this?
That's the question. Do we need all of those things? I don't think so.
You know, but there's something so interesting about finding things that you didn't know it exists. I think the first vendor that we saw was this device that you connect to your breast and measures how many ounces your baby is drinking while you're breastfeeding. And it's a new device, I guess.
Yes, new. They just launched that.
Like, because, you know, I'm studying all these things about feeding and baby sleeping and all of that. And you should have a notebook with how much your baby is eating, these ounces for this many weeks and all of that. But that's easy to do when in a bottle, right? And you asked me like, but how do you know if you're breastfeeding? And then they said, you time it. Oh, if it's 15 minutes, if it's half an hour, it should be an average of so and so ounces. But now they have a device that you actually connect into your breast and measure the ounces of how much your baby's, like, it's just blind.
It's a lot. We got there and there was, first of all, so many pregnant women. It was a lot of vendors, a lot of people. We got a lot of gifts, which was a great thing.
We got a bag of gifts. Super cool. I'm loving it.
Anna was so happy because every stand we were passing by, they were like inviting us to come in and giving us gifts and everything. What fascinates me the most is that it's a completely different world, right?
Yes, it is
So many,
it's a pregnancy world.
so many strollers, so many baby pumps, this and that, and I'm like, whoa.
So many carriers, and there was also a bouncing chair for the parents, for the adults,
for the both of us. Isn't that crazy?
That's so funny.
Baby Bjorn bouncers aren't just for your baby anymore. They're for parents too.
I think if we had a bigger house, we would get so much stuff that we would probably find out we don't need after. But since we don't have that bigger house, we have to pick and choose what we're gonna get.
For sure. And that's, I think, what we always get from friends and people and learning throughout the whole pregnancy is that we're not gonna need as many things because the first 6 months is so fast, runs by so fast, the first year. Like for our nephew, for instance, his diapers are getting too small fast.
No, the diapers are staying the same size. He's getting big too fast.
They're getting small for his body, right? I feel like there is a lot of stuff that we don't need, and it's very tempting to get everything because you see a lot of new stuff, cool stuff, and you want to give your kid the best life possible, but you also want to save because you don't want to spend money for no reason, you know. But going to that place just gave me that assurance that I think we are doing the right thing. I think we have enough.
I mean, we don't have everything we need yet.
Yeah.
We still have the baby shower to go to finalize everything that we need. I would say one thing. I would say one thing.
Okay.
If we have the baby tomorrow, we would be fine. We'll make it work,
We'll
and
make
we
it
would
work.
buy things as we feel we need it.
I think
of
we need
times-
the essentials, and I think you're very good at it. I feel like there is some essentials that we cannot go without.
Well, but we're also able to buy stuff that we didn't know we would need, and now we know we will. I just think he needs a place to sleep. Even the shower, I
clothes.
heard he can shower with you. So even
Right,
the
true.
bathtub, I'm not worried about that anymore.
He needs clothes,
He needs clothes, diapers.
he needs food,
Yeah, if I had the baby tomorrow, I had no milk, so
he needs love.
he needs love.
He gets that very well.
So that's the essential.
And also we have a list for things for a baby shower because as you guys know, we did the baby shower in Brazil, but we also doing one here. And there's a reason why we waited until the last minute because we wanted to make sure we get covered on everything we need because at first we were like, we had no idea on what we need.
I still don't have an idea. I mean, I know you need the things to cut his nail,
Right. For a runny nose.
I don't even know how you say those things. I have to learn more English
Maybe
now.
we'll learn as we start using them. Before it's hard to know. One thing I want to ask you guys, before we keep going with this video, let us know here in the comments, what is one thing that you feel like is the most important thing for you? That
Besides
was
love, what do you think is the most essential thing for us to have ready for our baby?
Yeah, what is it? Leave us a comment here. I think we are covered. We have everything we need, but Anna and I, we have been debating on this since the day we found out about her pregnancy. After long conversations, a lot of talk, Anna and I made a decision and we came to a conclusion that since she got pregnant, we needed a bigger home. But we decided to keep our old home for another 6 months because we feel like we don't need that much space for the first 6 months of the baby. We can have the baby with us in our room.
After talking to a lot of friends and moms and everybody, we were thinking that we need a room designated for the baby.
Yeah, a nursery.
Yeah, and also a lot of times people ask us, do you have a nursery ready? We don't even have a room for him yet because we live in a 1-bedroom. But also, I think 90% of the people that I talked to and asked about it, they say they did have the room for the baby, but the first 6 months of their lives, they were in mom's and dad's room. So they just put a bassinet or something for the baby to sleep for the first 6 months and then transition to his room and to the crib. So that gives us a little peace of mind.
So we get time to search for a perfect home so we can find the place that we want to be at after. So Enrique can have a lot of space for him to run around and discover things, Julie to walk around and bark everywhere. We want time for that, and we didn't want to be overwhelmed throughout her pregnancy looking for a place and getting stressed because, you know, every time we move there is a little bit of stress because we're trying to search for the best place. So we decided to stay for another 6 months on this apartment.
And also you maybe can have a better budget
for a better place
in 6 months than what we have now.
Yeah.
So we don't have to rush, and that was our decision. We even have a friend say, "Oh, you don't have many things on your baby registry."
We wanted to be minimalist.
It's
You're
because
right.
we cannot have that many things yet because we can't clog so much stuff. And we got some essentials here.
We got so many gifts from
But
this
one
place.
I have to show because this is the essential thing. Because we're gonna be swimming with our boy. Whenever he is 2 months old, our boy already got his first reusable swim diaper. How cute.
It's very cute. Come on. I want one.
That's not gonna fit me.
So I have to say though, the most interesting things that we saw there amongst all the strollers and carriers and swaddles, all types of fibers.
Everything.
It's also a device where it looks like a boot and it's a medical thing that connects to the bottom of the baby's foot and it connects to your phone. And on that, he's sleeping on the crib and it measures his temperature, it measures his heartbeats, if he's breathing well. It measures all the things that, like they were explaining to us as first-time moms, I guess especially, you're constantly afraid that
the baby will stop breathing.
Is my baby breathing because he hasn't been crying for the whole night? And then instead of going up there and check if he's breathing, my mom used to do that.
I will be there.
You can check on your phone, like how is his breath, how long he's been sleeping, like if he wakes up in the middle of the night, and it tells you all of that. It's like a boot slash flip flap because it's like a toe-free boot, and it's soft.
Yeah, it's very soft, it's like a silicone kind of thing.
Yeah, you put it in one foot and it does all this amazing stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not essential, but it's something that
it's a little too much, but
it's something
if
that
you want it,
it's such a peace of mind if you can have that. But it's interesting, right? Another thing that I found interesting was the placenta encapsulation. What?
Oh yeah, that's a common thing actually.
But I didn't know. Did you know that before?
Common for people that know, right? Yeah. No, it's not
now
for everybody.
I know it was a common thing. I mean, I heard about people saying it's good for the mom to eat the placenta.
What?
And then I did my research and I find out that the placenta is good to refill the mom with the nutrients she lost during birth.
During birth, okay.
So that's the reason why, and it's good for also, I guess, to provide more milk.
I see.
But I was like, I don't think if I want to do that. I saw that they can do capsules of your placenta, but also it needs to be a healthy placenta. So it needs to be in that phase of, I don't know, 37 up
being
to
fresh.
40, up to 40 weeks. Placenta. I think the placenta pill is something I would consider.
Yeah.
Have you eaten your placenta?
Let Anna know in the comment. Have you eaten your placenta? If yes, how was it? Did it taste good?
Did you fry it? Oh my god, that's terrible.
Anna, you really went there?
How would they eat the placenta besides?
Baby, they have a formula they do. They dry the thing and it's like a...
No, with the pills. I'm saying
Yeah.
before this pill thing
I don't
was
even think
invented.
about that. That's disgusting.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and Junior, I think your favorite thing there was
Oh.
the champagne.
That was a lady doing contortionismo, I don't know, malabaris or something, acrobatic, upside down, serving champagne, and I really like that.
That was for the dad. I had a mocktail. It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
And she needs to be upside down with the... I got anti-colic bottle. Swaddle me. Oh, we learned how to swaddle.
Oh, today we learned how to swaddle. It was sweet.
This is like for skin irritation. Teething relief. This is for lactation smoothie. And I got a magnolia cookie, very essential.
She's covered, guys.
Oh, this was also interesting.
This was very good. This is like the little oil that you...
So-
after cleaning the baby, you use this oil so the skin doesn't get dried or anything like that. So it's very good because it's famous in France that babies are very shiny. So a lot of people's like, oh my god, why that baby butt is shiny? And it's a very common thing in France. And then they invented this, which is, we're not going to talk about it here, but
No, it's not that.
it is, no?
So in France, they don't use baby wipes as much as we use here in America and elsewhere. They use cream with the cloth, like a makeup cloth when you take disposable ones. That's what they use mostly in France. And then this American pediatrician noticed that French babies, whenever they came to her office, they have shine bumps. And she was wondering, like, why all my French clients has babies that look so healthy, shiny bump? And she got curious about it. And then I think she asked one of her clients what they use. And they say, oh, we really don't use baby wipes. We use the cream with the disposable cloth. But what is this in this cream that it makes your baby bump shine? And it's very simple ingredients. It's like something from the bees and it's like oatmeal.
All
like
natural stuff.
all
yeah.
natural 4 ingredients. And she developed with one of her French clients this cream. And I'm totally advertising for
You
that.
are.
But it was an interesting story,
No, very
right?
true. Everything that's good for the baby, we'll talk about it here, so it doesn't matter.
It was a very interesting story. Oh, this is the cloth. See that they use, the disposable ones. You can get anywhere too.
And you
So-
can use the cream in your face as well. It's
Yes,
very good.
it's good to any type of radish and things that you have and dry skin and everything. She puts a little bit on our hands and our hands were truly shiny.
It stayed for like at least 4 hours after 5
It's
hours.
very hydrating and shiny. And
The
that's
skin
what they
it's
use.
very good for the skin actually.
They clean the baby's poop and pee with these instead of baby wipes. So our baby's gonna have
A very shiny bum. I think so. And Junior too.
What? A shiny bum?
Yeah, you're gonna clean me.
No! Have to use the whole bottle with you.
Alright, so if you guys like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, leave us a comment, and we hope to see you guys soon.
We'll see you soon with more baby stuff. Do you eat our placenta?
Bye.